Well, some parents of elementary school students in Burlington, New Jersey are outraged to see video of their children singing a Christian spiritual song where the name of Jesus was substituted with President Obama's. Now the school superintendent is speaking out. In a statement, he objected to the unauthorized taping and release of that videotape, but he didn't mention the song's lyrics. Jamie Colby is live outside the school, B. Bernice Young Elementary in Burlington, New Jersey. Jamie, any more from the superintendent or teachers this morning?
Well, absolutely, and a lot more from the parents too, Allison, and the local paper. There's definitely a controversy here on both sides. Some parents are saying that it was absolutely inappropriate to substitute the words of that spiritual song with Barack Hussein Obama, and for second graders to be singing about an equal pay measure that he had just signed into law. The school says it's all part of their Black History Month celebration in February, but then in June the video hit the internet on YouTube, and many parents were up in arms. Here's what some of them had to say on both sides.
I felt that it was reminiscent of 1930s Germany and the indoctrination of children to worship dear leader.
My daughter was in the class that did the songs about Obama. It was Black History Month. It was President's Day. It was something for the kids to celebrate. I just can't look at it as an indoctrination.
And Allison, the question seems to come down to where the lyrics came from. A former Harvard classmate of Barack Obama's, her name is Cherise Carney Nunez. She wrote a book, I Am Barack Obama, which was part of the assembly and also the education process of these children singing the songs. There are some reports that she was in the classroom in the video that you're seeing. Others, including teachers, say the children themselves wrote the lyrics, including that one about equal pay. Now the superintendent is under investigation, as is the school. The education commissioner is saying a full investigation is underway. Here's the full-screen quote of what the superintendent is saying today. There was no intention to indoctrinate children, as that one parent claims. There was no political agenda underlying the activity. The teacher's intention was to engage the children in activity to recognize famous and accomplished African Americans during Black History Month. So the investigation is underway, and we'll put in calls now that they're in place and open on when we'll have an answer on what will be done. The teacher that was in charge of that class has since retired, Allison. And at a parent-teacher conference last night, the superintendent and principal would not answer any questions or make any statement about what happened back in February and in this video posted on YouTube in June. Allison, one more note. In Arkansas, a school of a similar name, the Bernice Elementary School, they're getting calls and also threatening calls at that because some parents thought it had happened at their school as well. So that gives you a little bit of the pulse on this issue across the country.
Oh,
Allison?
boy. All right, well, let's be clear. It was in New Jersey where Jamie Colby is this morning for us. Thanks for the update, Jamie. And we want to get your opinion on this story. Should school officials be fired over this controversy? Just head over to our website, foxnews.com. Click on the You Decide link to give us your thoughts.
You are the instruments that God is going to use to bring about universal change. And that is why Barack has captured the youth. And he has involved young people in a political process that they didn't care anything about. That's a sign. When the Messiah speaks, the youth will hear. And the Messiah is absolutely speaking. I'm hanging on a cross right now. I'm on Calvary right now. And I'm ready to go all the way. Because I know that by my stripes, every one of you will be healed. You don't have to look anywhere for your Jesus. I represent him. 75% of what you read in the Bible referring to Jesus is referring to a future man. And 25% of what you read is referring to the man of 2,000 years ago who is considered a type. A type is like a sign of the real. But the real question is, who is Jesus? If the scholars agree that the Jesus of 2,000 years ago prefigured or gave us a picture of the real Jesus, then the historical Jesus is not the real Jesus, but the real Jesus is the one that the historical Jesus prefigures or gives us a type of. The historical Jesus was not the Messiah. The prophetic Jesus is the Messiah. The historical Jesus prefigured the Messiah. And that's why the Jews have never accepted the historical Jesus. They continue to look for the Messiah. They are not wrong. He wasn't born in Bethlehem of Judea. He was born in Sandersville, Georgia. When you close the Old Testament, you open the New Testament with the genealogy of Jesus. But the Old Testament closes saying Elijah's coming. God, my God, is coming. Then you open up with the genealogy of Jesus. So who is Jesus? Who is Elijah? Jesus and Elijah one and the same. I am that Elijah that was to come and now is.
Oh, it's such a blessing to see you, Mr. President. Thank you for taking time out of your day. Oh, gracious God, thank you so much.